Imagine coming home from a long weekend, expecting the usual comfortable mess you left behind, but instead, you're hit with the impossible scent of lemon and fresh wax. The Baker family walked into their house to find every surface gleaming, every pillow fluffed, and not a single crumb in sight. It was the deepest, most thorough clean they had ever seen. But this wasn't a welcome surprise. It was a violation. Who had been inside their home? And more importantly, why? The answer was waiting on the kitchen table. A small handwritten note with an address and a dollar amount. The Bakers didn't know it yet, but they were the first victims of a phenomenon that would soon grip the quiet town of Elyria, Ohio. A mystery where the crime wasn't what was taken, but what was left behind. Domestic perfection. This all happened back in 2010. The country was still shaky from a major economic crisis, and people were more protective of their homes than ever. So you can imagine the confusion at the Elyria Police Department when they started getting these bizarre calls. Homeowners weren't reporting stolen jewelry or electronics. Instead, they were calling to say their dishes had been organized by color, their windows were sparkling, and their floors were spotless. Every case had the same pattern. The intruder never forced a lock. She just seemed to find a way in. And at every single scene, she left the same calling card. A note on a napkin with a bill and a signature. The name was Susan Warren. But who was this woman who broke all the rules of home invasion just to impose her own sense of tidiness? It was a question that had the whole town completely baffled. As investigators dug deeper, they realized Susan Warren wasn't a thief or a typical burglar. She was a 54-year-old woman struggling with her mental health and a very unusual compulsion. For Susan, dirt wasn't just messy. It was a personal call to action. When she saw a house she thought was neglected, she felt an overwhelming, urgent need to rescue it from its own grime. This wasn't about helping people. It was the manifestation of a deep personal crisis that she projected onto other people's messes. In her mind, she was providing a professional cleaning service, so leaving a bill was the most logical next step in her mission. Her internal battle with her own mind had spilled out and become a very real, very public legal conflict with the entire community. Susan A.'s strange activities went from being a bizarre local story to a serious crime spree as her list of cleaned homes grew to more than 20. A wave of fear started to spread through the residents of Elyria. Was it safe to leave your house, even for a few hours? Her crusade finally came to an end after she made a crucial mistake, leaving a note with her full home address. The police showed up and she was arrested. Her mugshot, showing a woman with a determined, almost defiant look, quickly became famous. During the interrogation, Susan didn't act like a criminal caught in the act. She calmly explained her methods and her purpose. Her personal crisis was so profound that she simply didn't grasp the seriousness of trespassing. To her, being arrested was just a bureaucratic hurdle, not a sign that her mission to sanitize the world was wrong. The case of Susan Warren quickly captured national attention. It was just so strange, so unique. Her trial wasn't just about breaking and entering. It focused on the very fine line between obsessive-compulsive disorder and criminal intent. In 2011, the court delivered its verdict. Susan was found guilty of multiple counts of burglary and trespassing. It seemed like a harsh punishment for someone who had never stolen a single thing. The legal system resolved the crisis with a sentence of 180 days in jail and a fine. But by then, Susan's social transformation was complete. She had gone from being an anonymous citizen to an urban legend, a strange and uncomfortable symbol of modern compulsions and our society's obsession with order. Even though Susan Warren served her time and the legal case is officially closed, her story has never really left the internet. Decades later, her police record and her peculiar methods continue to pop up in viral posts and videos, sparking thousands of comments and debates online. Her legacy isn't just that of a criminal, but of a woman whose mental disorder created an entirely new category of crime. The myth of the mandatory cleaning service is still alive and well. But what actually happened to Susan after she got out of jail? Did she get the help she needed? Was her obsession cured? Official records say one thing, but there are whispers and online theories that claim something else. Some people say that even today, every now and then, someone comes home from vacation to find a scrawled napkin on their kitchen table, demanding payment for a job well done. The ghost cleaner, it seems, might not have retired after all. Thanks for watching, and don't forget to subscribe for more strange stories like this one.